Hey everyone, this is Deadhand. We're playing PixelJunk Monsters Ultimate. Back onto Toki Island, level 3, easy 3, Paku Paku. Now this is a pretty damn fun level. I had some troubles with it, but I like that for one, the level is symmetrical, so my brain is totally okay with that. And I get to use a lot of my favorite tower, my Tesla towers, because the bad guys, the enemies, the mobs, whatever you want to call them, have to get really close to all these trees. So it gives me a lot of really good spaces to get some Teslas in there. The main problem is, though, that we have a whole crap ton of the spiders. So we're going to be utilizing a lot of arrow towers. And I think I mentioned recently that I love me some arrow towers. Excuse me. Now normally I'd set up a cannon tower right here, but I want to try something new. We're going to put a cannon at the entrance to my beehive, which you see I've already done, and that should be able to pick up most of the scraps they get through. And one of the biggest things I found out that I have a problem with this game is that there's no fast forward feature. So the first let's say 5 waves where I do them over and over and over, you know, and I keep dying at the same spot, and I finally get around to understanding what I'm supposed to do, I still have to trudge through the first few waves instead of being able to fast forward. Now there's a game I will play eventually on my channel. I believe they're remastering it right now because the sequel is coming out. It is Valley of the Defenders? Quest of... Hold on. Let me find out what it's called. It's a really good game. I enjoy it a lot. Defender's Quest, Valley of the Forgotten. Defender's Quest, Valley of the Forgotten. Now that game is super awesome. I beat it a long time, actually, well, I guess not a long time ago, but I beat it a little bit before I started my channel, so I didn't get to record it for you guys. But it's got I think a half speed, actually it might even be a pause. But there's a speed below regular, 2 times, and then 4 times. So if you have your tower set up, which in that game is your towers are people, and you train them and give them armor and weapons and stuff. Boom! If you can get your level, what am I trying to say here? If you get like your kill boxes and stuff set up, that's what I'm trying to say. Like if you can get your tower set up, you know which path the bad guys are going to take, and like you're leveled up, maybe you're going back to another level to kind of make some money or get some experience or something, and you just want to run through it real quick. You can get your tower set up and then hit 4 times speed, and then just sit back for a couple minutes. Map over. Map over. Not like this one. If I go back to a previous level, because I want to try out like new towers or something, because you know you unlock a whole bunch of different towers. If I want to go back and play an old map, I have to sit through the entire thing, which means I have to play for like 15 or 20 minutes instead of being able to, you know, sit up, fast forward, 5 minutes later, done. So, oh well though. Oh well. And I haven't played, I just put the mic pretty much in my mouth, my bad. And I haven't played any other PixelJunk game. I know there's PixelJunk Eden, which I think is more of an artsy kind of game. And it, actually that's pretty much all I know about it. I think it's like a 2D, fancy colors and stuff like that. And PixelJunk Shooter, which I think is a shmup, or a shoot 'em up. Pretty sure. But this is the only one. I love me some tower defense, so this is the first one I would gravitate towards. And if I liked this, I would maybe maybe eventually get into the other PixelJunk stuff. Which at this point I don't think I'm going to be doing. This hunting for rainbows is slowly taking my soul. So we're going to see if, how we can maybe modify this after a few more levels to maybe get me a little bit more fun. Like, I play games to have fun, you know? And I'm not having fun with this game because it's so strict on a lot of the requirements. So maybe, what episode is this? Like 12, I think? Maybe I'll go down to easy in a few maps, after a few maps, and try to pick up some rainbows there or something like that. Because I have unlocked, I guess, well, if this is episode 12, then yeah, at least 10 or 11 rainbows, which I think unlocks mostly everything, except for the unlocks for just beating the levels. Like, because I can't access, Toki Island. I can't access, like, Special 2 or Special 3 without going through all of the medium maps and the hard maps. But I think I have enough rainbows to actually, you know, get up to that section. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe I'll just go full on casual and just start doing live commentary and enjoying that again. That's why I love doing my roguelikes, because there's always implied failure. I'm always gonna die. Even if I win, it could always be better. So those, I love doing live commentary, win, lose, or draw. Totally okay with it. Now we're getting into wave 7 here. This is where we're starting to get a little difficult. I've got 9 dinosaur eggs, so I'm kind of waiting on 1 or 2 more. And then I'm going to be using all of my cash so that I can start getting those Teslas. Those sweet, sweet Tesla towers. And then I'll be able to kill everything. Everything, forever, always. And again, all the flyers, all the spiders, we gotta have some arrow towers. And now that I've got, man, more than half of them upgraded to red, I'm good to go. Because that's the middle level, that's level 3. Here we go, here we go. Tesla tower, baby. There we go. Make sure I sell that. I always take a second when I click on a tower, because it will always automatically select the last one you used. So if you sold a tower, if you go to another tower and pretty much like double click, you will immediately sell it again, which I guess makes it easy. If you want to go around upgrading stuff, you can just start clicking on everything. But if you don't remember what the last thing you did was, you always have to sit around and wait for a second. Because there have been plenty of times where I've had a level 3 or level 4 tower, red or purple, and be like, all right, let's use a couple dinosaur eggs. Let's upgrade this the last time. Click, click, and I sell it. That is the worst. Yeah, buddy. So I'm starting to make my kill box right in front of my beehive, which is going to be really helpful for these golems coming up soon. I will say their timeline is pretty awesome in this game. There's a lot of things I don't really care for that PixelJunk Monsters does. I play lots of tower defense games, and I'm starting to kind of pick up on the pieces I like and don't like. I think that they have a pretty decent timeline. Games that have no timeline, which I haven't seen many, because almost all of them do. The games that don't have a timeline are a real pain in the ass. Because it is like 100% trial and error. Because you can't even like try to plan for what's coming up. Stuff just comes out and you're like, oh, well, okay. That's bad. So that's 1 point for the PixelJunk monsters. We're more than halfway through here. Gotta have those arrow towers right up front for these balloon guys. I wonder if one of the other level like, I don't know what to call them. I think I mentioned before, like, I would call all of these towers level 1 towers. The arrow, the cannon, the anti-air. You know, those are strict level 1 towers. And then we can upgrade to get our Tesla, laser, and mortar towers. But then when I start unlocking towers, I think I unlocked... what did I unlock? No, I unlocked speed so far. But eventually I'm going to start unlocking like a trap tower, I think it's called. And a gym tower. I'm not sure what that does. But when I do eventually get around to those, are those just also level 2s? Because all I do is go to my hive and spin some dinosaur eggs and they're there? Are they just all level 2s? Because I unlocked them by beating special 1, 2, and 3 for each island. But would I call them level 2, 3, and 4? I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. We will cross that bridge when we effing get there. So it's time to upgrade these Teslas. Or level them up. Because if we can get 4 black towers, Tesla towers, right next to our hole opening, then we're going to be in really good shape. Because that means anything that gets by, like that little tiny middle section right in between all 4 towers, if there was a single bad guy, let's say like the boss, or the very last golem in a wave or something, all 4 of them would go off at pretty much the same time. There's like a ½ inch to a ½ inch kind of spread there, where one could go off before the other one. But if all of their timers are reset, then yeah, all 4 of them can hit pretty much one person, which is going to be a lot of damage to that person. A lot of damage. Now I put some anti-air towers at the bottom there. That is for wave I think 15 and 16, something like that. So I have to have them there. I tried several times without having them there, and a flyer, at least one flyer, got through every single time. So we're gonna pump some anti-air towers and then leave all these giant ass golems to my Teslas and call it a night. Oh yeah, and then I also put those Teslas at the top corners, because since half of them go around the top and half of them go through the middle, the ones who go around the top will take an extra hit or 2. That's really strong. That's awesome. Gotta pick up the coins, gotta pick up the dinosaur eggs. And we're doing pretty good. Now this is an easy map. Easy, what is it? 2? 3? Something like that. So we're still gonna have the Golden Tiki God as our boss. I don't believe you guys have dropped me a name in the comments yet about what we're gonna name him. But go ahead and put in your answers for the medium boss, the Mechanical Scarecrow guy. Because if not, I'm just going to call him Mechanical Scarecrow guy, because that's all I got. Again, hurting these golems a little bit, just a little bit, because of my arrow towers, but I mean, I guess I could have put a cannon down below all those, but I didn't, so whoops. So one of my arrow towers around my base has a purple flag, which is a level 4, which is really good. Almost a level black, which to my knowledge so far, the arrow towers are the only ones that get their range increased by a level up. Now I don't know if they also get damage increase, or if it's, you know, just a range increase, so they do eventually take more damage because they have more chances to hit them. But But yeah. I totally just forgot what I was about to say. That's okay though. That's okay. We can live with it. So these are the bastards. Wave 15. These are the guys who made me lose this map at least 3 times. Probably 5 to 6, but at least 3 times. There's always that one guy who gets through. So I stacked me up some anti-air towers this time. It made it really easy on myself. There we go. Nice. See, look at. Took out almost the entire thing and they didn't even finish their loops at the bottom. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So we're 3/4 of the way through. These maps are starting to get a little bit longer. I think before 20 waves, or 10 to 20 waves, was like 15 minutes. Now they're starting to be like more than 20 every map. And again, I can't control the time or anything, but I like to... Oh, that's right, laser time. But I like to think that, that it's worth it. There we go, there we go. And those Teslas are really good at taking out the spider guys too. Very good at taking them out. And they get a lot of experience off of it, because they can pretty much easily kill like 4, 5, 6 of them at one time. So so if they do latch onto someone, like a whole group of them, they're all dead. Perfect. Here we go, as that spider wave. Now we're pretty much on the home stretch. Wave 17. We have our Teslas. We have red Teslas, which isn't the best, but what can you do? We have another wave of flyers coming up, which is another one that it took me a few times to realize how to get by this wave. Waste all your money, buy a laser. Here they come. See, I'm already taking out a couple of them due to my arrows. They're gonna go right down into my anti-air towers. Just sitting by, trying to get some upgrades while I'm waiting for some eggs and coins to drop. And I'm gonna go ahead and start doing the challenge maps on the side here for funsies, because I was possibly going to record them. But since they don't allow a perfect score, well, I guess not that they don't allow it, but because they do allow a non-perfect score, then that's what I end up getting. Because I neglect things, or what I'm trying to end up getting. Because I know there's one map that is based off of Easy 2 on Toki Island. I'm probably wrong about that, but it's oh, get that laser, get that laser. There we go. Those last guys that always get through. So now we just gotta get through these, which, I mean, I got Teslas, so I think we're good to go. And then we got Big Bad Boss Man, and we got the Big Bad Boss Man and a giant map. So as you'll see, I'm gonna go ahead and start getting rid of the superfluous towers, like the arrow towers, because they do almost no damage to these guys or to the boss. So yeah, I'm gonna sell off everything that I do not need, do not want, and then we are going to put up all the Tesla towers we could possibly fit in this damn map. I'm excited to unlock the freezing tower, or ice tower, or whatever, because I'm sure that's going to be a real fun one to use. That'll act like a temporal tower in Defense Grid, so I can make like an actual kill box and put like, instead of that green tower on my top middle section right above my beehive, Oh, well, that's a green Tesla now. That's right. It's no longer a green arrow tower. Anyway, I would have, if that were still an arrow tower, I would have replaced that with an ice tower. And that way, anything that goes through the middle would also have to sit in the middle and take a lot of damage. Here we go with the big baddie. I'm up to over 600 coins, so it's time to put down some Teslas. Now, it would make it even easier if he pretty much, if the AI for the golden boss was to clear out like every inch of the map or something. That would make this even easier, because he would like loop around, go to the right, loop down, and come back up toward the Teslas. That would give me a lot more time and a lot more passes across all these Teslas. Doing lots of circles is good for me. But no, he just bounces to the bottom and bounces back up. It's not that bad. Not that bad at all. Now, when I start to get my awesome computer, which I'm going to start building probably in about a month, if I can, I'm going to try to transition to doing a lot of like Twitch streaming, you know, twitch.tv, and then maybe I can stream all of my failures, and then whichever one actually becomes perfect, I can then post that to the YouTubes. Because trust me, hours and hours is spent on this game, but you guys only see like 20 minutes at a time. Oh, so much time invested. Actually, let's go ahead and take a look real quick. That's the wrong button. I have, if I could get off of Defender's Quest, PixelJunk Monsters, I have 19 hours in it at this point. And I think actual, like, video of it up is probably about 4 or less. So yeah, it's quite the time investment. So I'm trying to get some a black level on this Tesla tower, because it covers right over the entrance, so you know, I'm positive it will hit him. But I still has to get my other 3 Tesla towers and my black one. So it's going to be quite the task. Quite the task. No doubling, no eating the game controller cable. Or my headphone cable. No, sit down. Dublin's getting crazy over here. There we go, got 2 black towers. So we're going to spend some time upgrading these over here. And actually, by the time he gets back into frame, he should be close to dead. So, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like, you know. Drop me a comment down below. Tell me what you think the medium level bosses should be named. The giant scarecrow that waddles back and forth. Subscribe if you like me, Deadhand, you like tower defense, and you like roguelikes. And follow me on the Twitters at DeadhandLP. To be honest, I don't post a whole bunch up there at the moment. Of course, I also don't post as many videos as I want to, because the whole, you know, having 2 jobs things is kind of not leaving me a whole bunch of free time to work on my YouTube channel. But that'll be over soon. That'll be over real soon. There we go. Got that rainbow. Pick up the little tiki head or whatever it is. Boom. Look at +1 rainbow. And we are good to go. So that was EC3 Paku Paku. And I believe the other end is easy for Dehavu. And we will play that next episode. So you guys have a wonderful night. I am Deadhand, and peace out.